We've all been there. You're looking for a printer, you see a price tag that's significantly lower than a Canon or an Epson, and you think, how bad can it really be? Well, I've been testing this unit for a year, and the answer is pretty complicated. Today, we're breaking down the pros and cons of this budget beast. Is it a hidden gem, or just a plastic box destined for the landfill? Let's find out. Before we get into the nightmare fuel, let's talk about why you might actually consider this. There are two big things going for it. The price point. First, the obvious, it is significantly cheaper than a Canon. If you're on a strict budget, that initial price tag is hard to ignore. Reliable printhead. Surprisingly, the printhead is a tank. In my testing, it rarely clogs. For an ink tank system, that's usually the biggest headache, but this one keeps flowing even after sitting for a bit. But, you get what you pay for. Let's talk about the build. Right out of the box, the power and USB cords feel incredibly flimsy. I'd almost recommend replacing them immediately for peace of mind. In general, the whole unit feels cheap. The plastics are thin, and the cover only lifts a few inches. If you get a paper jam, good luck. It's nearly impossible to see what's going on inside to troubleshoot. The one-year wall. In my experience, durability is poor. Expect this to last you about a year before major components start failing. Now, let's get into the day-to-day frustrations. This is where the cheap starts feeling very expensive in terms of time. Paper feeding issues. The feeder is a mess. Paper frequently tilts as it goes in. And the pickup rod? The rough grip wears off quickly, meaning it eventually stops grabbing paper altogether. The long bond paper glitch. If you're using 8.5 by 13 paper, the printer gets confused. It often skips a page entirely and starts printing on the next one. It's a massive waste of time and paper. The blind interface. There's no screen. Want to make 5 copies? You better count your button presses manually because there's no indicator. And if an error light blinks, it doesn't tell you what is wrong. You're left guessing. This is the part they don't tell you on the box. So, what's the final word? If you need a printer for a few months and you're printing simple documents on standard paper, the lack of clogs is a win. But between the paper jams, the flimsy build, and the one-year lifespan, most people are going to find this more frustrating than it's worth. Spend the extra money on a higher-end model. You'll save more on your blood pressure medication than you'll save on the printer price. For all it's worth, printer still works up to this day. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button if this saved you a trip to the electronics store. See you in the next one.